Okay, guys, before we say anything, this bottle was made by Caleb the Hedgehog, so go sub him right now if you've never heard of him. But let's begin. Let's begin with Herobrine. And also, before I start this, I'm only putting up a picture of Sonic instead of Sonic.Exe because I don't want little kids to get nightmares about him. Sorry, but I'm a kind guy, so yeah. Well, anyway, Herobrine is a god being, and Herobrine's a god. Sorry if I said "and" in a row. I had to pause the video and start it over again. But yeah, as I said, Herobrine's a god with godly potential, godly being powered. And, well, yeah, pretty much a ton. Now, another thing about Herobrine is he has swords, like a diamond sword, and he has majestic powers that allows him to give him the power of duplicating himself or something else. Another thing about him is that even though Herobrine is his real name, he goes by Herobrine. Also being removed from Minecraft and also potentially being Notch's brother, I have no idea. But anyway, although he has fought against Steve, which has the power of creative mode, and still won. Now, another thing about Herobrine is that he's a lot more faster than normal Steve. He can also be able to fight and battle a bunch of people like, well, a ton. And also, he's supposed to be the main villain of Minecraft. Pretty interesting, huh? Well, another thing about Herobrine is that his swords, his swords are more powerful than a regular diamond sword. He also has an ability called Wraith, which is where he can duplicate himself. Now, if you choose the incorrect one, they can all attack at once. And he's even fought a ton of people. Anyway, let's move on to Sonic.Exe. Sorry, it's a normal picture, but yeah, I want this to be kid friendly. So let's begin with Sonic.Exe. He is a god and has powers that's more better than Sonic. The only problem with him is that he's not durable enough to survive most of the attacks that regular Sonic can. Now, he's faster. Well, not faster, but he's the same speed as Sonic, and a ton better than him. Being granted the power of flight, and also his spin dash is the same. He is basically Sonic, except a creepypasta. Now, another thing about Sonic.Exe is that even though he's a god, he can still be wiped out. Now, his powers can be taken away by another magical being. But of course, I'm not talking about any magical being like Discord. They can be taken away by Discord, but yet, even though that can happen, he does have a bad chance of victory without his powers. Relying on them too much, he still has a bunch of things up his sleeve. Like, he can summon Tails' doll whenever he wants, just like how Herobrine can summon the Enderman. Well, anyway, let's begin with the fight. Remember, guys, this was made by Caleb the Hedgehog, so a big thank you to him. Let me explain who won and why. Herobrine won because, well, he has a lot more power than Sonic.Exe. And unlike Sonic.Exe, he actually has durability. Now, although Sonic.Exe can nearly travel at the speed of sound and can teleport, that doesn't really mean that he would be able to. And Herobrine was the person who did it. I have no idea what I said last time. Pause the video, and I can't remember what I said. Sorry. But yeah, the winner is Herobrine because he's God, and his regeneration ability gives him time, and his Wraith ability. It also gives him more skill. And he has the attack damage and the defense to survive. The winner is Herobrine. Anyway, let's see who's next. I'm pretty excited.